Okay, my site chat should be fine. Are we back on site chat? Can we confirm that we are back on site chat? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Sorry, guys. Okay, it looks like people are switching over. Very good. Okay, we'll continue. My apologies, Dubsy. I don't know where it cut off. I'm going to continue from the beginning of this paragraph. Fireworks erupted during a House Foreign Relations Subcommittee meeting when Chairman Keith Self, a Republican from Texas, deliberately misgendered Representative Sarah McBride, Democrat from Delaware, the first transgender congresswoman, referring to her as the gentleman from Delaware. In response, McBride shot back, addressing herself as Madam Chair. Dubsy, whatever you got to do to edit in the the thing I said about the spine. Please include that. I liked that bit. The exchange sparked immediate protests from Democrats, with ranking minority member Bill Keating, Democrat from, what's MA? Fuck, I'm so stupid. I'm blanking. I'm not doing. I know the states. Is that Missouri? I keep thinking Missouri. Miami? No, Miami's not a state. Massachusetts. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. From Massachusetts, demanding have you no decency. Tensions escalated, and after continued objections, Self abruptly adjourned the hearing. I recognize the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride, said Representative Self. Thank you, Madam Chair, McBride responded before beginning to speak, only to be quickly interrupted by Ranking Democrat Bill Keating, who turned Self in disbelief. Okay, so let's just go straight to the video and see it for ourselves.
As the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam.
I know Missouri's not MA, okay? I know it's not MA. I thought I was thinking it was MI, but that's Michigan, so it's MO. Yes, okay.
Chair, Ranking Member Keating,
Missouri.
also wonderful.
Mr. Chairman, could you repeat your introduction again,
Hold on,
please?
I got to go back. Sorry.
As the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ranking Member.
So wait, I'm sorry. This wasn't Sarah McBride growing a spine. That's kind of shitty.
Keating, also wonderful.
Mr. Chairman, could you repeat your introduction again, please?
Yes, it's a.
Here we go.
We have set the standard on the floor of the House, and I'm simply.
What is that standard?
Do you know exactly what you did, you slimy motherfucker? He's already like backing up into the corner in defense. Like, listen, I'm just a little birthday boy. Listen, he knows what he did. You know exactly what the fuck you did, okay? You shit on the floor, and everybody saw it.
Mr. Chairman, would you repeat what you just said when you introduced a duly elected representative from the United States of America? Please.
I will.
Thank you.
The representative from
Wow.
Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Mr. Chairman, you are out of order.
Thank you. Wow.
Mr. Chairman, have you no decency? I've come to know you a little bit, but this is not decent.
We will continue this
You
hearing.
will not continue it with me unless you introduce a duly elected representative the right way.
Incredible. Incredible.
This hearing is adjourned.
Damn. Okay, getting chills. Actually getting chills. That was great. Who is that? What's his name? Keating. Bill Keating. From Massachusetts. Holy shit. Yeah, they literally ended the meeting instead of just respecting her fucking pronouns. That's crazy, dude. That's wild. Insane. Yes, welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the stream cut. I don't know what happened. OBS decided to crap out. That was incredible. Yeah, Keith Self can go suck himself. Exactly. Immediately after the hearing, Keith's self took to Twitter to justify his actions, writing, "It is the policy of the United States to recognize two sexes, male and female," which you can still do, by the way. First of all, male to female is on a bimodal distribution. It's not binary. Okay, technically, there's male, there's female, there's everything in between. There's still technically two ends of the spectrum, but it is a spectrum nonetheless. And you can still do that while recognizing that, what's her name again? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at names. Sarah McBride is, prefers to be referred to as female. It's not your fucking business, like, how female she is. You're going to break out the test tubes and the blood tests and test her estrogen levels and force her to pull her pants down and do a genital inspection just to make sure that, like, she's properly female. Like, what okay, you know what? This was going to be short, but this gets into a great point. This is a great segue into a point that I've brought up a lot lately. Transphobes cannot define what a female is. They can't. Ask them. If they ask you what is a woman, give whatever bullshit response you want. It doesn't matter. Ask them what a woman is. You know what they'll say? Adult human female. Follow up. What is a female? It gets them every time. Every time. Every time. You ask 10 different transphobes what a female is, you'll get 10 different answers. A female is somebody who can have babies. Okay, well, what about post-menstrual women, right? Or women who are infertile. Are they still women? Well, I guess not by your definition. Well, that's an exception. Okay, motherfucker. Well, that's not falling within the bounds of your definition. Women has two X chromosomes. Okay, what about women with Swyer syndrome? Are they not women anymore? Some people literally will say that women with Swyer syndrome are not women, even though the fact that they have XY chromosomes doesn't even come up until they're, like, hitting puberty and they find out that they're infertile. I think most of them are, if not all of them. I forget the exact date on it, but Swyer syndrome really doesn't come up until puberty hits. And then you find out you have it, and that's why you end up having an awkward puberty phase as compared to your peers. Some people will say, well, it's somebody with a uterus. Okay, well, what if somebody had a hysterectomy, right? And soon we'll be able to implant uteruses into people. Will that person be a female? Oh, no. Why not? You said it's anybody who has a uterus. Dumbass. That's your definition. They cannot answer what a female is.
Fame, power.
I'm all for genital inspectors in front of men's restrooms with the congressional power to laugh at size and have it recorded in the pubic record.
The pubic record. Fuck you. Thank you very much, Shagatinuki, for another 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Love you. That's very funny. Listen, I'm not ashamed of my junk, but I'd rather not have it inspected by the police. Okay? So, the police don't need to be looking all up at my junk. If somebody else wants to, that's their business, and I'm not necessarily opposed to that, but not the police. Not the fucking police. You are out of order is so funny. I think that was an incredible stand that he took, Mr. Keating. Okay? It was an incredible... Here, let me see if he's got any tweets from after the fact. What's his first name again? Sorry. Bad at names. Bill Keating. Congressman Bill Keating. What a fucking king, man. I'm following him. He has 2 accounts. I don't know which one he... Okay, yeah, he last posted January 1st in his other one. It doesn't look like he said anything about the specific event. But my God. We need this. Trans people need this. This is goated, okay? Sarah McBride won't do it for herself. Listen, I don't want to shit on her too much. I understand that it's rough being being the first trans congresswoman, okay? I get it. But, like, come on. Like, you gotta have some spine. Bill Keating, thank you very much for sticking up when other Democrats would not. Like I said, always give the Democrats their due whenever they actually do something, Always. Thank you again to Aaron Reed for the article and the video. Again, go subscribe to Aaron Reed's Substack and give her money if you have not already. If you don't give me money, at least go give it to her, okay? Give it to me first and then give it to her, but give it to her too, okay? Aaron Reed deserves it probably way more than I do from you, honestly. She's putting in the work. So thank you again, and yeah, I guess we'll just call that a segment. Zoe's my goat. Yeah, Zoe Zephyr. Aaron Reed's wife, right? Wouldn't that mean men with a, for lack of a better term, rogue ovary be a woman? Yeah. A female even. Crazy, isn't it? Almost like they can't define what a female is. Or a woman for that matter. If their definition of female, if their definition of woman is adult human female, and they can't tell you what a female is, they don't know what a woman is either. Okay? Don't be afraid to point that out. Oh yeah, I talked to him. He was like, yeah, you know, I've been to other places and they eat weird things. You know, oh god, they're so stupid. They're so stupid. Man, they have no. They're too comfortable. They're fat and lazy and comfortable. Okay, I'm telling you, be safe. But don't find out. But fuck around a little bit. Go rile up the roaches. Hold up. Why are people congratulating Sarah McBride here? She didn't do anything.
Is the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
She said, Madam Chair. Oh, hold on. I need to add this to the segment. Dubsy, we're amending the segment. I'm coming in and post to, hold on. Are we back? Hello? I don't know why this is happening. Poor. Why is the status poor? Error. I never get Fs. I'm not the guy who gets Fs. Are we back? Okay. Give me a second. I have to amend the segment. We're amending the segment. Dubsy, add this in after the fact. I fucked up.
Is the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
She said, Madam! She did grow a spine. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm coming out now. Play the violin music. I'm sorry, Sarah McBride. I had no faith in you, and I was wrong, and I'm so sorry. And I completely missed that you said madam. I'm so sorry. Like that I don't know how I missed that. It was very subtle, but good for you. Seriously. Like, you know what? Chat, you missed it too, by the way, okay? Nobody corrected me. To be fair, it was very subtle, so I don't blame you either. We're all in this sinking boat together, okay? But thank you. Sarah McBride, wonderful stuff. Hope this keeps up. Okay, we did it. We amended the segment. Why am I showing you my notifications? You don't get to see those. I have a trigger finger for the notification button. I'm like, ooh! Who's arguing with me now? Ooh. Not that it matters if you see my notifications. It's not crucial that you don't. Just, you know. Live Twitter argument. I mean, if we did Twitter voices, I would love to have a debate right now if somebody wants to debate me, like on Twitter voices. Is there a way to see who's live on Twitter voices and try to, like, that might actually be fun. How many cats make you a lesbian? That'd be a good one to get in on. 4. 2 is optimal, 3 is pushing it, but if you have 4, you are absolutely a lesbian. That's just science. I am thinking about, I don't know for sure yet, but a thought did occur to my brain that perhaps, like, on Sundays, I should go live on TikTok as well as YouTube. And I'm thinking about bringing Twitch back as well, to be honest. Like, I don't like Twitch. They have more rules that I have to follow, but, you know, I can deal with that. I'm thinking about bringing Twitch back because I'm trying to get my name out there a little bit more again. So Twitch helps with that. It also helps with money. So, but what I was saying was, on Sundays, I'm thinking I could go live on TikTok as well as YouTube and Twitch, right? And do like a vertical setup, and then just debate people that call in. Like, so if you guys don't know, do you guys know Jovan Bradley? He's usually in my recommended. He's really good. I forgot how great he is at debating until I started listening to him again recently. And my God, he got picked up actually by a bigger YouTube channel. I forget what their name is. No, Jovan Bradley's great. I love him. I think I disagreed with him slightly during the election because he said he was voting third party, but I'm over it. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Jovan Bradley's great. You should watch him and subscribe if you don't. But let me find him real quick. Oh, and also if you want to hear, like, the dumbest fuckers. Like, if you ever feel stupid, just listen to a Jovan Bradley debate and you will hear some of the dumbest fucking people you've ever heard in your life. Yeah, so, like, when he goes live...
They're on different planes?
He's on YouTube, but he's also on TikTok and Twitch. And he just has like, he has this in on the screen, like topics that he wants to debate, and then he's got a Google number, and see, it's right here, right? You can call this Google number and debate him, which is great. I think that's a beautiful system. I feel like I should do something like that. I should snipe that idea from him and just do it every Sunday or something. But if you're not subscribed to Jovan Bradley, please go subscribe. He's doing crazy numbers. I think he was smaller than me when he started. Or when I met him, I mean. Obviously, everyone starts at 0. But he was smaller than me when I first found him. And now he's doing 40.4K. So, you know, he's doing great. And good for him. I've been to his channel. Lots of weird people join. Jesus freaks and stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's fantastic, though. It's a great formula. He pulls in the views. He knows what he's doing. I remember seeing him on Recos during the election right around when I found you. Oh, nice. Did you subscribe? Go subscribe if you have not. The amount of times the callers don't even get to debate because they get mad because they got asked what their pronouns are. That's really funny, yeah.
Speaking of dumb motherfuckers, Riverboat Jack went over the Sam Seder surrounded segment, and man are those the dumbest. Can't believe they refused you.
Thank you very much, Sakatunugi, for another 5 tier 1 gifted subs. They did... Okay, so wait, when you said they refused me, I don't think they refused me from that particular panel. Like, they picked Sam... They hand-selected Sam Seder for that one. What they wanted me on was 25 liberal men versus 1 conservative. And I'm sorry, like, I'm not traveling across the fucking country to be 1 out of 25. It's not happening. I'll be 1 of 6. I'll be 1 of 6, but I'm not going to be 1 of 25. I mean, you being able to cover it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that, like, if you put some graphics over it, because I saw that, the Surfs did the same thing. They put some graphics over it. They pause a lot and put a lot of commentary over it. Like, if you manage around... there's a way to manage around it, but, like, I'm not putting up with that bullshit. I'm sorry. I got better shit to do. I watched it on my own time, and my God, was it bad. It was really bad. Sam Seder is a gem, okay? Why are you guys here? Like, you could be watching Sam Seder videos, or Jovan Bradley videos, or fucking... I don't know what you guys get out of me that you don't get out of somebody else, to be honest. But I appreciate you nonetheless. Maybe I'm too hard on myself. I don't know. Like, sometimes I just feel like these guys are so much better at talking. You're live? Thanks. True, though. True. Sometimes I feel like these guys are so much better at talking and debating than I am, though. I think I am a little hard on myself. I think you're right. I'll stop. Said with love. Yeah, okay, Reza Sutra. Okay, I see you. The difference? You're live and they're not? Okay. Thanks. I love all of you. You're also amazing. Thank you. I like to... Okay, so here's what I like to think, right? So I'll give you guys a little preview of what I plan to do tomorrow, right? Since I'm not recording a segment right now, I guess it's safe to say, because a lot of people don't see these VODs, at least not until later. So, here's the guy. I just don't want him to catch wind that I'll be here and then kick me out. That's the only thing. So don't go touting this to everybody. But this guy's name is Bill Cunningham. He's the guy who's going to be present tomorrow at the Republican thing that I'm going to, right? He's a conservative radio broadcaster in the Hamilton County in Ohio. And he strikes me as, like, I don't want to say a moderate conservative, but he's way more moderate than, like, a lot of conservatives are. Nonetheless, yesterday he had here, let me see if I can pull it up on iHeartRadio, because I did. He talked about the Fairness in Women's Sports Act that got turned down by the Senate. That's very loud, sorry. And also, that's copyrighted music.
Protect women and girls in sports, and you couldn't get one Democrat, not even John Fetterman of Pennsylvania, who's making more sense recently, which shows you how weird the Democratic Party is. Even he voted against it. And so I would have thought it would have been a simple thing. This happened on March the 3rd for the Democrats in the Senate to say, let's protect women and girls in sports, because even Democrats, They have wives and girlfriends, many girlfriends. They have daughters. They have granddaughters.
Many,
they have
what does
lots
that
of
mean?
women around them. You would think I want to protect women in sports, and I find myself aligned with Martina Navratilova.
Is that Matt? This guy is named Bill Cunningham. Like I said, he is specific to Ohio. So he's like a local celebrity. You probably won't know him unless you live here.
Which is
I didn't know him.
Joining you and I now is Julie Gunlock of the Independent Women's Forum. And Julie Gunlock, welcome again to the...
Anyway, you get the idea. He basically just said, like, well, you want to protect women, don't you, right? Like, he talked about Title IX, actually. He is a supporter of Title IX, which is why I think he's a little bit more on the moderate side of the conservative party. Nonetheless, he's very against trans people. He's very in favor of, like, you know, doing checks for women and children in sports to make sure that they have the correct genitalia. So he's never specifically pointed out that, like, I want genital inspections, which is what I am going to call him out on. So let me read to you my script for tomorrow evening. Since you guys are here, you got a lovely little preview. Okay, so he's speaking tomorrow evening at the, not the convention, the meeting that I'm going to, and I did call and make sure that he's taking questions, and he does in fact usually take questions. So when I get an opportunity, here's what I'm going to say. Good evening, Mr. Cunningham. I hadn't heard of you before yesterday, but I understand you're quite popular in the Cincinnati area as a radio broadcaster. I listened to a bit of your show yesterday and heard you talking about the Fairness in Women's Sports Act, particularly how disappointed you are in its failure to pass the Senate. In the 2017 to 2018 school year, there were over 15,000 cases of sexual assault reported in K-12 schools across the country, and since then, Donald Trump has loosened Title IX protections, making these crimes harder to investigate. About 56% of girls aged 7 to 12 experience some form of sexual harassment from their peers, as well as teachers and coaches. By comparison, there were only 5 transgender athletes in the entire country in I forgot to write this part down, but I believe it was 2023, competing in K-12 sports. Given all of this, do you really think it's a good idea to open the door for school-age coaches to inspect the genitalia of young girls? And that's my question. They probably sounded familiar to you, Merlin, because he's media trained. So, like, they all kind of take on the same inflection. I'm not media trained. Fuck that. But that's going to be the question I ask him tomorrow. It's going to be kind of a Matt Walsh situation, although Matt Walsh is more of a national figure, so it won't blow up quite as much, but I still think it's good to, like, you know, get these clips. Oh, by the way, that brings me back to what Guitar Rocker was saying. Jubilee isn't worth going on after they had Michael Knowles on. I hear you, but these are the mediums that we have. In my opinion, we need to get ourselves out there in whatever way we can. So I'm willing to go on another Jubilee segment, but, like, for one thing, I don't want to be 1 out of 25. And for another, I want to make sure I prepare extensively because I feel like I didn't prepare quite enough last time and I had some cringe moments and whatever. But I will prepare better this time around if I ever do go on again. And I think the big thing is clips. You want to get good clips. Because let me tell you something. The Sam Cedar look. By the way, there's a new emote in site chat. Where's it at? I know I put a new emote inside chat. Hold on. I didn't save the fucking emote. God damn it. Well, I'll add it now. Nope. Fucking close my tab. Very glad to not live in Ohio anymore. Yeah, it's getting rough here. Here's the, oh, yeah, here's the emote. Like, that face is everything.